met my fiance at a brewery during March Madness. We were watching rival teams play basketball, and from there it just sparked a relationship. He took me to Hawaii and proposed over the water at sunset. He had the perfect timing and he really surprised me. I had no clue what was going on. We had our wedding planned to be May 23rd in Las Vegas. We had been planning for about a year. We had bought a venue, we had got a caterer, we even went out and bought a custom tux and a dress. Everything was set up and ready to go. I've been a nurse for about 10 years, actually almost 11 years now. There was an email sent out that said we need any nurses who wish to volunteer to come over and work with the corona patients. And I responded to that along with one of my friends, and we got picked up. Every room we go in, we have to put on a gown and a face shield. So it takes us a good 10 minutes to just get into the rooms. When we meet these patients, it was a little harder because all they saw were these spaceship-looking people coming in with all these masks and gear on. And so we had to spend extra time with these patients to get them familiar with us. It makes them really isolated when we have it like this.
We've been taking care of COVID patients for the last 4 months. These are some pretty sick people. We're tired at this point. We've been doing it for a long time and we're happy to do it and we really love what we're doing, but kind of overall, it's very draining work.
In March, the country basically shut down in March, and April came and I said, we're not going to be able to have this wedding. It's not going to happen. At that point, I just let my manager, Avery, know, and my director know that I'll be at work. Our wedding's canceled.
Well, it was actually really sad because the way I found out she was engaged was her telling me that her wedding was canceled.
They all saw how sad that made me feel, that I wasn't going to be able to have that moment where my husband, we started talking about, oh, you're working on your wedding day. You should just wear your wedding dress to work that day. And it just started off as a joke like that.
We had kind of talked about it, and I think she thought I was joking. And I took it to all the big bosses who run the hospital, and they were all incredibly supportive and really wanted to see how they could make this happen for us. And when I went back to her and told her, hey, we had a green light, she was obviously really emotional about it. She was kind of a crying mess, and it was wonderful.
After all that, we decided to have our wedding at Houston Methodist Continuing Care on the garden on the second floor, donated by Home Depot.
And we kind of wanted to prove that you could do it and do it the right way. We had this beautiful space. It was all outside. We could wear masks. We could do it responsibly. I just thought, well, I think we can actually pull that off.
I walked out and I saw all my friends from work, and I saw my husband standing up there at the altar. Tears just started running down my face. I couldn't contain how happy I was.
Everyone was so willing to give their time and their talents to make this day special for her.
During COVID, there's so many people not getting to have these special moments in their life. And I was just so happy that my work, my hospital stood up for me and made this happen.
The way the garden is it actually sits up against patient windows. And so patients were able to watch the wedding. And so they opened the blinds. I hope that patients got to enjoy her moment. And, she was beautiful. So hopefully they had some joy from her.
I had just met these people in March. Knowing that your coworkers that you just met care that much about you, and knowing that your work cares that much about you, meant so much to me.
We still got to celebrate and have joy in the midst of a time that feels pretty dark.
I'll remember the love. My Houston Methodist family, we love each other so much and we care about each other so much. So this wedding was so special to us. To feel all that love in that room meant a lot to us.